Hi everyone, thank you for joining Simply Crochet today for a tutorial. Today's stitch is on a mock popcorn stitch. We will begin this stitch by chaining multiple of 4 chains. So any number of chains as long as they're multiple of 4, and then at the end you will then add an additional 3 chains. So once you've figured out your size of your project and have chained those number of stitches, you can pause the video and then we can begin. Anyway, so we will begin this stitch by doing 1 single crochet in the second chain from the hook. So 1, 2, and then you will do a single crochet in the second chain from the hook. And you will do this all the way down on this foundation row. So again, you can pause the video and I will see you at the end of this foundation row. Thank you. Okay, now we've completed the single crochets across, completing our foundation row. We will turn our work and we will chain 1. Okay, now we will do a single crochet in this first single crochet there, in that first stitch. We will then do 4 chains, 2, 3, 4, and we will do 1 single crochet in the next 4 single crochets. So you will do 1, so you're in that next one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we will chain 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we will single crochet in the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you will do 4 single crochets in the next 4 stitches. So it should look like this, and you want to continue all the way to the end. So I meet you at the end after you've done this. Okay, so now we've completed row 1 after our foundation row, and it should look like this. So you'll see your loops of 4, and it'll seem like it's curling up a little bit, but it'll straighten out after we continue working. So at the very end you'll have that stitch, so you want to do your last chain 4 loop, and then you will do a single crochet in that last stitch. Okay, now we will turn our work and you will chain 1. Now this is going to seem a little bit different for you beginners, but we are going to skip over these loops. Okay, so you're not going to do anything on the loop at all. What you're going to do is jump over to your 4 single crochets from the previous row, and what you will do is put a single crochet in those. So you've completely bypassed that chain 4 loop, and now you're just going to go into these single crochets and put a single crochet. So let's jump that again. Again, you're skipping over this loop and you're going into those single crochets. There's 4 of them. So you're just going to do a single crochet in those 4 single crochets. I hope this makes sense, but you'll see. I'm going to do one more set and then I'll show you what the other side looks like. Again, we're jumping over this loop and into these 4 single crochets and doing a single crochet in each one. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it should just look like this. Now look at the other side here. So this is what we call the little mock popcorns. So you can see they're kind of popping out there. Little popcorns. I'm putting like a side, so you'll start seeing that as we continue here. So again, a single crochet in each of the 4 single crochets, and I will meet you at the end. Okay, so now we've completed row 2 of single crochets across. As you can see, this is the back side, and then where the popcorn stitches is the front side, is the right side. You will come across your last 4 chains for that loop. You will put a single crochet in that last stitch, which is at the bottom of that loop. So there's a stitch right there you should have, and you're going to put 1 single crochet right there. And that's the end of row 2. Now you would turn your work and you will chain 1. Okay, now on this one, this is where your popcorn, you should have a popcorn right there. It's kind of popping out right there. I'm going to put a single crochet in the first 3 single crochets. So 1, 2, and 3. So you'll do a single crochet there, 2, and 3. And then we will chain 4. So again, we're making our popcorn, or should I say mock popcorn. And then we're going to do 4 single crochets in the next 4 stitches. So 1, oops, oh, that happens every so often, my hook. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then chain 4 for the loop, and then again 4 single crochets, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to repeat this pattern all the way across. So I will meet you there at the end. Okay, now we've completed row 3 of doing the loops of chain 4. So you've done your last chain 4, and you should have 3 stitches left at the end. 1, 2, 3, and you're just going to do 3 single crochets in those last 3. And that completes row 3. So at this point, we're just going to be repeating row 2 as we turn. So we're going to turn our work and do chain 1, and then we are going to single crochet in each of the single crochets here. So we will do 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet. We're going to hold back that loop. We're not going to do anything with that loop, and then we're jumping over to the 4 single crochets right here. So you're just gonna again, you're holding back that loop and jumping over to the single crochets. And that's how we're making our little popcorn stitches. And I'll turn this around and see. So you're just going to repeat that all the way down. It's kind of a repeat of row 2. So as I turn this around, you can see here how cute. It's just these cute little popcorn stitches. And let me see if I can turn it. So they're little mock popcorn. And let me just turn it around. It's just really an adorable pattern. So I will do a larger piece here, sample, and I'll return. Okay. Okay, we're at the completion of this tutorial of the mock popcorn stitch, and this is kind of a side view of how cute they are. They're little popcorn. Sometimes you need to pop them out because they're just, while you're stitching, they kind of get stuck in there, but that's how cute that is. Make sure when you're doing this pattern that after you've completed row 4, not counting your foundation of the single crochets, you count 1, 2, 3, 4. That is your pattern. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So once you've completed row 4, you want to go back to row 1 and repeat row 1, 2, 3, 4 in that sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's important that you do that so that your popcorn stitches are scattered. So as you can see here, they're scattered. If you don't follow in that manner, you might get your popcorns aligned in a row. And they look cute, but not as cute as when they're scattered, as the pattern, is needed for this. It's just very, very cute. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, I would appreciate a thumbs up. Maybe share this with a friend or family member, and also subscribe if you'd like to see more interesting and cute, easy stitches. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.